7 years, and I'd never heard of it before. So I said, have you got
You've never
on?
heard of 7 years. Do you not listen to commercial radio?
Well, I do, but I just haven't paid attention to it. Like there's a new song coming out every 10 minutes, so, you know, excuse me for not keeping up.
This is true.
Anyway,
The children love this song so much.
Oh, they do. So this...
And the lyrics are no joke.
Oh, no, they're not. This little girl came up and said, I have it on my iPad. So I said, okay, give me your iPad. And I, you know, plugged it into my sound system. And I said, okay, play it. And so this is what happened.
And you've never heard it before?
I've never heard it before. So my ears went straight into listening mode. And I found where the notes were.
So we learn boys and girls listening, not talking.
Once I was 7 years old, my mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old. It was a big, big world, but we thought we were bigger, pushing each other to the limits. We were learning quicker. By 11, smoking herb and drinking burning liquor. Never rich, so we were out to make that steady bigger. Once I was 11 years old, my daddy told me, go get yourself a wife or you'll be lonely. Once I was 11 years old.
Anyway, she was really amazed. She said, and you never heard this before, how can you play it? Well, the thing about music is, just like language
And maths.
but especially language, music and maths are both different languages. So once you learn how to speak music, it's like me talking to you now. I've never said these words before to you, but you completely understand what I'm saying because you both know the language that I'm speaking. So same with me, I know music language, so that when I hear a piece of music, I go into record mode in my brain and I think, aha, I recognize what he is or the music is saying, and I can recognize and I can predict where it's going to go. And that's the secret. Everything in music is done in patterns. So once you tune into what the pattern is, you can play along with it.
We work very hard on patterns at school.
So that's the sort of pattern. G minor to B flat, E flat, E flat, F, G minor, B flat, E flat, and it just does that the whole way through.
And that's called a chord. A series of notes played together that harmonise. So how many chords in once over 7 years?
In the main part of it, there's 1, 2, 3, and a 4th passing chord, and then just back to the thing again. If you want to learn how to write a song, you just get a pattern, play it over and over and over, maybe add a bit of a drum beat.
We call it a motive.
A motive, okay. Maybe not a swing drum beat, but anyway. So you get a pattern going and you get some words that you want to say and do the pattern slowly. So
and we've got access to GarageBand at school.
Beautiful,
so we'll be using
beautiful, beautiful. Use
that.
GarageBand.
Song composition.
So start GarageBand, and if you can set the tempo to nice and slow, so that you can fit all the words in, and then slowly but surely
Pep it up. Changing the tempo.
speed, changing the tempo. So it changes the whole feel. If you just want to write a really tender sort of, maybe even sad song.
This is my thing.
These are the same chords as 7 years. what
feelings
about...
that you get from music are just, aren't they? They
Yeah.
speak feelings.
So they speak feelings. Music is what emotions sound like. So what about if we use the same chord to 7 years, and I've never done this before, so I'm just making it up, with this sound. The sound... Still
It
recognize
changes the genre.
it changes it, but you can still hear
Yes.
whatchamacallit,
That melody.
you can still hear the melody.
I love that we're throwing all these words in because these are the words that we do in theory.
Yeah, exactly.
And making it hard for me to hold this camera steady when I want to move my feet.
That's okay. Faster. You can use the whammy bar to make it a bit more punky. Anyway,
Thank you. That's going to be a great introduction to our lessons, our term on genre and composition.
let me leave you all on a very high note.
Thank you.